More now on today's historic Supreme Court ruling in favor of white firefighters in New Haven, Connecticut, who had claimed they were victims of racial discrimination when the city of New Haven threw out results of a promotion exam because too few black candidates passed the test. 3 of the firefighters who won their case among those 20 join me now: Frank Ricci, Matt Marcarelli, and Ben Vargas, along with their attorney, Karen Torrey. Good to have you all with us. And first of all, I want to extend to you congratulations on your hard-fought, long court battle. How does it feel, Karen?
Well, we're so glad, and we're happy, and we feel vindicated. We're just delighted. It's been a long day, and we're still smiling over it.
Frank, how do you feel?
I feel today we vindicated the merit system.
One of the things that was said by Justice Ginsburg, that she doesn't think it's appropriate I'd like to ask this of you, Matt, because you scored the highest on this exam. She didn't feel that it was appropriate for firefighters to be taking pencil and paper tests. What's your reaction to that comment by the justice?
Well, honestly, I didn't completely read the dissenting opinion by Justice Ginsburg, but I will say that these were not pencil and paper tests, and it was clear to us that the 5 other justices recognized that when they were writing their opinions. These were very comprehensive, job-based examinations that reflected the jobs that we do as lieutenants and captains within the New Haven Fire Department.
Ben, your thoughts tonight after what has been almost a 6-year-long battle?
I'm happy that we're almost to the finish line, and I'm very pleased with the outcome thus far.
And I've got to ask you, what is going to be the feeling? What will be the reaction within that fire department? Because men and women of all races, creeds, and religions work together day in and day out. Is this a net positive for the organization and for the individuals who make it up, or what? Frank, why don't we start with you?
I'd actually like to answer that question. I think that what all firefighters, at least within the New Haven Fire Department, and hopefully throughout the country, can recognize now is that they're not going to be discriminated against based upon their race when they take an examination in good faith, that they'll be promoted if they top the lists of those promotional examinations.
Karen, let me ask you this. These gentlemen won their promotions. They need to have those promotions, absolutely. They need to have those appointments now. They need back pay. What happens now to restore what should have been theirs almost 6 years ago?
Well, I think there'll be some time before the case makes its way back here, and we'll take a little break, and I look forward to getting these men the badges that they've been deprived of for so long, and we'll deal with with what else they're entitled to at that point. I think right now we'd like to take a little bit of a break, but more importantly, Lou, we look forward to this opinion having the effect of forcing everyone to go back to the rules of the game. The rules of the game are may the best woman or the best man win, and let's not look at skin color or ethnicity. And I think this opinion will help end the racial divisions that are caused by laws or judges' opinions that wrongfully allow people to use their skin color and their ethnicity to the unfair advantage of other people.
Well, I want to say thank you to all of you. Again, congratulations on your court victory. Karen Torrey, Frank Ricci, his name is affixed to the title of that historic case. And Matt Marcarelli, we thank you for being with us. And Ben Vargas, we thank you.
Thanks, Lou.
And to all of you, the very best. Let's hear now from the other side. Victor Bolden is the Corporation Counsel for the City of New Haven. Victor, good to have you back with us. I know that you have to be disappointed in the outcome of this case, but were you surprised?
Oh, thank you, Lou, for having on the show. I mean, obviously the city was disappointed in the ruling. Certainly in the context of when they were making the decision, they acted in the best interest at the time and acted based on the legal principles that existed then. And it's certainly disappointing to have the Supreme Court rule otherwise. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was landmark legislation, and the city was doing its best to follow it, and to have that be considered to be discrimination is certainly disappointing.
Disappointing, excuse me, disappointing, but what is next to satisfy the judgment of the Supreme Court today, Victor?
Well, I'm actually having a little difficulty hearing you, but I think what's important for folks to know is that in a context where the city had been faced with had lawsuits in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah. Victor, I'm sorry, let me interrupt you, because what I don't want to do is retry the case. What is the next step for the city of New Haven to follow out and to carry out the judgment of the Supreme Court?
Yeah, like I said, the city, obviously at the time was trying to follow the law. The city going forward will try to follow the law. The matter has been referred back to district court, and there'll be further proceedings, and the matter will be resolved there.
All right, when you say the matter will be resolved, the court has outright set aside the previous judgment. It was not remanded, and therefore there is simply the issue that you've lost the case. How do you, as a city acting in good faith, follow the High Court's ruling?
Oh, no, I think, like I said, the matter has now been referred back to the district court to address any remaining issues, and those issues will be addressed there at the district court.
You're talking about the promotions themselves?
Well, I think we're talking about any issues sort of left in the case with respect to relief. Those matters are the matters to be taken up at the district court.
All right, so you're going to fight the case? Is that what you're saying? The city of New Haven is going to fight the Supreme Court ruling?
I'm sorry. Again, I'm having difficulty hearing you. Like I said, I've made clear. You're still coming a little fuzzy, but let me just say that the city certainly intends to follow the law, and we've read the ruling, and we're going to review it closely, and once it gets back to district court, we'll address matters accordingly.
All right, Victor Bolden, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me, Lou.